All right, Capricorn, love message incoming. We're doing the topic of how does the person that you're thinking about feel about you, okay? It may or may not resonate. Sometimes, guys, it doesn't resonate at all, okay? Take what resonates. Also, you could switch the roles, okay? Because it could be in the reverse, all right? But do not force the message. All right. We got healing. So the person that is currently thinking about you, okay? You have many people here that's thinking about you, though, after I did this tarot spread, okay? You got a lot going on here, but I was really tapping into your message. It's very spiritual, okay? Somebody's following their North Node and working on themselves with the healing card. So you have people, more than one person, Capricorn, that sees that you are healing, okay? And you're very strict nowadays on your healing process, okay? Wounds improving, mending in progress. So you are making progress. People see that, they feel it, they know that, and it's a beautiful thing, okay? Liquid courage. They also feel that you're hanging up something here when it comes to like the party life, or not overindulging as much as you used to. But I feel like you could possibly be deciding to hang something up, because somebody is realizing, not all, but most of you guys are noticing that there's a lot of improvement and a lot of progress when you actually work on yourself. And I don't mean the surface level stuff. I mean the deep stuff. Working on our personal issues, like our trauma, especially when we were a kid, okay? What we have done to hurt others, okay? Because that could be a really big part of it too, shadow work. Knowing what, not only the things that we went through, okay, that caused trauma, but the traumatic experiences that we've also given others, okay? So there's something with that. It's not even just liquid courage. There's a whole lot of courage that's here, Capricorn, that people see. 222. I was seeing 444. Spiritual awakening. They also feel that ever since you went through some type of spiritual awakening, that you're very strict. And I feel like you've went through so many, Capricorn, especially within the last few years, okay? But the last trigger, I feel like for you, the last one, is like what broke the camel's back in some way, for you to feel like this burst of like a burst of excitement to like change, okay? Yeah. You're going through a rebirth. With them feeling this way, you might be doing a lot of things nowadays to rearrange your home, or you're actually going out on a retreat, okay? I see somebody going on a retreat, or you're making your home feel like a retreat, okay? A lot of things that you're moving around your home. FYI, you might have to dust some of your items off, okay? Especially if they are spiritual items that hold significance in your home. Make sure that you're wiping them down, dusting them off, okay? Get rid of that stuff, then the energy, okay? It can help with the energy, balance it out somehow, okay? You got rejected. You got rejected. You got a lot of people feeling like you're rejecting them, but not only that, but ghosted them. You see this hand? It's like reaching out to the Capricorn, okay? People cannot mess around in your energy no more. People can no longer feel like they have a hold on you anymore, because there's something here where you're learning how to create a safe space, and then also learning how to create a barrier that's very strong, okay? A barrier. We got the 8 of Cups in the upright. Then you got the 4 of Pentacles in the reverse, and the Queen of Swords in the reverse. You got an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or an air sign, Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. a Leo, a Virgo, and an Aries that feels that they feel that you have a fear of being broke, Capricorn. When in reality, this is their fear. Okay? Maybe you have felt that way in the past. Maybe you have many fears. But you've become very fearless, where it's like, I feel like people might be projecting some type of emotions at you, especially during this time, because they actually have the fear. They're the ones that are materialistic. They're the ones that fear being broke or being in poverty, okay? And they also feel sad and they have a worry because you're going through some type of enlightenment. And with the Hermit here being in the reverse, they feel that you're also doing too much. It's either too much or too little self-reflection, but it's actually too much. Keep going, okay? So what if it's too much? They don't understand, okay? It's something that they're not able to understand. With the Ace of Wands being in the upright, you're having a breakthrough, okay? You're very inspired to make changes. Six of Cups. These could be people from your past with the Six of Cups. You also have a Scorpio that's here that... this could be a childhood friend or somebody that's very close to you, close to home. That... Listen, this person does care about you. You think that people... Like, this is somebody that looks after you from a distance, possibly. Okay? But aside from that, you do have other people from your past that's feeling very nostalgic when it comes to your energy, okay? And they could be old childhood friends that feel this way, or people that gave you issues in the past. With the Emperor being in the reverse, a lot of people felt the need to control you, to have power and domination over your life, Capricorn. They feel that you like control, that you like power, but in reality, it's actually them. So again, projections in some way. The High Priestess in the reverse, followed by the Five of Pentacles. They feel like you could be lonely, okay, or living in hardship. But in reality, I feel like these people are just mirroring or just projecting their own fears. And yeah. Okay, let me get one more on the Five of Pentacles. King of Wands, okay. You've taken a lot of action to make changes here, Capricorn, okay. And with the King of Wands, it's like everything that you're creating, you're making it happen, okay. You, like every day when you wake up, I'm going to do this, and I'm not going to let anybody stop me. And that's exactly what you do with the King of Wands, okay? You alchemize a lot of things here with the King of Wands energy. You're alchemizing currently. Nine of Wands. Yeah. I feel like what's getting you through, because you got a lot of fire energy that's here with the King of Wands and the Nine of Wands. And with the Ace of Wands, okay? 6 could be significant, as well as 4, 4, 4, 4. 8, okay? You're alchemizing with fire energy right now. Makes sense, because you're alchemizing. You're resilient right now. People feel like they know that you're resilient. They feel that you're resilient, but you are resilient, Capricorn. You're avoiding confrontation with the Five of Wands as you're going through some type of transition. You're protecting your energy at this time, and anybody gets in the way, here's justice. Justice is at the bottom of the deck in the upright. There's scales that are being balanced out right now when it comes to Capricorn. So if anybody gets in your way, they're automatically going to deal with divine intervention. And when I was shuffling, whereas at the bottom of the deck, I've seen surrender and divine intervention. So if anybody fucks around with your energy right now, they're going to be hit with, because you've learned how to alchemize. You've got some energy that's around you, babe, okay? You do. You do. All right, peace out, guys.